Hey folks, and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. I'm going to show you my pickups I've got this week, and I'm just looking at the pile and I'm thinking, did I buy all these things this week since Monday? After my big pickups on Monday? I did. So I need to be a bit careful, shall we say. So, first thing I did do some filming in some charity shops. But I'll be honest with you, there were so many people in these charity shops in 2 metre distancing that the footage wasn't that great. So I will have to edit it together if I'm going to put it up as a video, and to be honest with you, that takes a long time. I've just not done it yet. So I will show you what I got in some of the charity shops, and actually I traded a couple in. So I went out, I think what day was it yesterday? It was Saturday. Or was it Friday? Lost track. So I went to the charity shops, and they were the one of the charity shops was selling all their DVDs for 50p, and there was a few in there, but I just picked up two. The first one I picked up was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, because it trades in for £1.20. So I thought, you know what, 70p more voucher, I'll take it and I'll trade it in. So I did, but what I did first is I ripped out the digital code for it and it was valid. So that was pretty good in there. And I was going to trade in a second one, but my wife likes the series, so we kept it. And that is Haven Series 2. And that traded in for £1, but we kept it. If you'll excuse me for a second. Daisy, what do we want? Daisy, come here. Come on. You come on. As I say, never work with children or animals. Come on in. Are you coming? Right, no. Right, so I done that, and I also picked up 3 other DVDs in a British Heart Foundation, and there's a couple of reasons I picked them up. I'll show you why. So, first of all, I don't have this on Blu-ray and I don't own it on DVD. And that is My Girl. And I've had a look, and I'm pretty sure from when I was looking, the Blu-ray on this is extremely expensive. So I thought, for 33p, I'll take the DVD for now. And I checked the disc and it was pretty much perfect. So I thought, why not take that? I've been watching a few videos on disc rot, and a lot of my DVDs could be 10 and 15 years old. So I'm getting a wee bit worried that might start to happen to some of them. So when I'm looking at DVDs now, I'm extra careful of which ones I'm buying and making sure that they are pretty much unscratched, because I think if they are scratched, it helps the rot get in there. Does this rot even exist? Everybody says it does. What's your thoughts on disc rot? Do you think it affects massive amounts of discs? Let me know. I would really like to know your thoughts on that. So, pick that one up for 33p. Along with it, this one here, I've heard of this in Sharon Stone, and it's called The Mighty, but I've never seen this available on Blu-ray, and I thought, again, for 33p, I've always fancied watching this one, and it's about, Gillian Anderson's in it as well. Overwhelming critical acclaim. I think it's about 2 people combining their strengths through friendship. I think it might be 2 disabled people or 2 autistic children. And I've always wanted to see that. So I'm very happy I've got that. Again, can't argue for 33p, can you? Well, if you can, put it in the comments. And this one I picked up, I thought it looked great, and it's about the Battle of Waterloo. I do like quite a bit of history and quite a lot of war battles, and I watched Sharp's Waterloo, but that's obviously fantasy, and I'm wondering how true this is to the actual events. And it has Christopher Plummer, Orson Welles, Jack Hawkins, Virginia McKenna and Dan O'Hare, and again for 33p. This is why I buy these things, because these things are going to disappear. Look at that. That's absolutely perfect. These things are going to disappear from physical media. Is this one ever going to be on digital? Is this ever going to be on streaming? Is it ever going to be on digital? No idea. Never even heard of it till I seen it in the charity shop. When did this come out? 2 hours 8 minutes. 1970. This was made. So 3 DVDs. I do take all my DVDs out of cases, but I've started regretting that lately. But the truth is, I physically don't have anywhere to store them, so they have to come out of the cases. There's no, if I'm going to keep them, they're going to have to come out. They're going to have to come out the cases. Okay. The other thing, I don't know if see, people say this is wrong. Is it wrong? I don't know if it's wrong or not. But with this movie, for example, okay, I'll probably rip this to a hard drive. And the reason I ripped it to a hard drive is it'll upscale it to 1080. And I'll do that with a lot of them. And it means if the disc does get damaged, I've always got a copy. But you can only do that with so many, can't you? What are your thoughts on it? Again, let me know in the comments. So, I didn't do that with any Blu-rays because, first of all, I didn't have a Blu-ray burner to do that, and second of all, Blu-ray discs aren't old enough yet, I don't think. Well, when did Blu-ray come out? 2007? Am I wrong? Again, let me know. So, here are my Blu-ray pickups, and the first one I picked up in the charity shop was Tin Man. And that's a take on the Wizard of Oz. And what's her name? Is that Zoe? No, I've seen this, and I watched it, and I think it was on Sci-Fi, and I've seen bits of it, and I never managed to see all the 3 parts. And I thought, oh yeah, Zoe Deschanel, and I always thought it was a great take on the Wizard of Oz, and 290 minutes. I was delighted to get that in the charity shop. Tin Man. Alan Cummins, Neil Donoghue. Yeah. I like that. That's the type of thing I like. I did watch The Stand again recently as well. Enjoy that. Oh, so last Saturday when I was at my gran's, excuse me, got a GI. Top viewing, it's your mind. Last Saturday when I was at my gran's, the kids were driving me crazy. I don't know why, but they were. So I went upstairs at my gran's and I just sat. I thought I'm going to take half an hour and just take a time out and refresh myself. And while I was doing that, I started browsing Amazon. Why did I do that? And I ended up buying 2 films, or 2 sets of films. I think they were £3.31 each. And you know what? I didn't even know what the films were when I bought them. But 3 Dracula movies, and and this is the German release. It's Dracula, Dracula Reborn, and Dracula 2. As you can see from the back, all in one disc, 290 minutes. So I'm wondering what the transfer's like. Yeah, I think it was £3.31 I paid for that. And the same with this one, 2 3D movies, and I don't even know what they are. I think one's the Chronicles of something, and the other one's the Snow Queen. But I thought, £3.31. That's something to spend that on lunch at my work. I'm not at work at the moment, am I? Working from home. There you go. What else have I got? Mm. Oh yeah, I've ordered a couple of Music Magpie last week. I paid £2.61 for this one, and that is The Call. And I watched this on Netflix. I had it in my basket and I've seen it was on Netflix. I thought I'll watch it first before I purchase it. And it's about a 911 operator who gets a call from a abducted girl in a trunk, and she tries to help her. Oh, and twists happen. I'm not saying any more than that about it, but I thought it was pretty good. Especially worth £2. I think it was 69, or I think if you buy two you get a discount. So that was not too bad. And on their site as well, they had Tenant for £5. Oh, sorry about the interruptions there. So as I was saying, on Music Magpie, this was on there for £5, and I thought that was a spectacular deal for Tenant at this particular time. And I've not seen it yet. Remember, Music Magpie always check the discs, and they have started to do that. Well, they always seem to do that now. Put the discs the other way around so you can see them. But if that's in transit, that'll just get damaged. It's not a good idea. But these discs are absolutely spot on perfect. Doesn't look like anybody's ever. If they've watched this, they've watched it once. So it's a 2-disc edition, is it? Let's see why it's a 2-disc edition. Special features. There you go. That answers that. Armed with only one word, Tenant, and fighting for survival of the entire world. The protagonist journeys to a twilight world of international espionage. So at that particular time, I thought £5 to pick that one up was a pretty good deal. So I took that one. And with my £1.20 and the rest of some other vouchers, I seen this in CX, and it's Trapped Alive, There's Evil. Well, it just says trapped on the front, doesn't it? There's evil underground. Trapped Alive, There's Evil Underground. And I actually read that, and it's about a gang of friends who end up underground in the sewers, apparently with some cannibals and stuff like that. So I thought, why not? And it's a brand new 2K restoration, which I also looked at, and it came with its booklet. So not all those CX ones do, but nice to come with a wee booklet. Reversible artwork. Oh. If anyone noticed, I'm pretty sure everybody's mentioned it, that these CEX stickers are starting to are really different from the other ones, and they're so much harder to peel off. These ones. That's bugging, especially if you get that on a limited edition or one of the Marvel 3D slips, because that'll just peel it right off. So be careful with that. And let's have a look at the reverse artwork, Trapped Alive. Underground. No, I think I prefer the cover I've got here. So there you go. That is my pickups. So 3 things that I would like you to comment on if you know. First of all, disc rot. Do you think it's a thing? Have you ever experienced it? And what would your advice be to prevent it? Number 2, is keeping a backup file of your DVD okay or not? And thirdly, what was the last thing I was going to ask you? I forgot what it was. Completely forgot what it was. Well, so there's the 2 things. If you can always go back and I'm sure I've answered one question a minute ago. So thank you for watching, guys. The movie pickups are for I would say this week, but that's about 4 days, and I still have a few more to show you. But for this video, that is it. So I say please subscribe, and that way I can see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.